Hello everyone, in previous video we saw about what is access matrix. Now in this video we'll see about an implementation of this access matrix. So implementation of access matrix comes with multiple options. Option 1 is like a global table. So global table tells you what is the domain, what is an object and what is the access right. So it comes with a triplet as a storage device. It will tell you for each entry in the table what is the domain, object and its right set. Like D of I means domain number, O of J and right set K. So this is about global table. Second one is access list for an object. So each column implemented as an access list for one object. So every column is reserved for one object, and in the object the access set is written for which domain and what is the right. So here in the another form you can write it with domain as a row and a object and right set in the table. So you can implement this option 2, that is access list for object, can also be implemented with access list for object. So next one is compatibility list for domains. So first method was very huge, where the table used to have an entry with triplets, which is reduced with the access list for object or for domain, which came to a pair of values for each column. But in compatibility list it is even simplified. Instead of object based or domain based, compatibility list of for a domain is a list of objects together with options allowed on them. So it will have a list. Each domain will have compatibility list. For each object it will just tell you what to do. Object represented by its name or an address is called as compatibility. So execution operation M on an object OJ process request operation specifies compatibility as a parameter. So in the list of compatibility it will tell you what is the domain. In the list of this compatibility it will tell you what are the access permissions just for that objects. If the access permission is not given for an object, then there is no extra column added to this compatibility list domain. Option 4 is similar to compatibility list, which tells you like lock key method. So in the compatibility mode it was directly telling what is the permission given to which object, but here each object will have a unique bit pattern called locks, and each domain will have unique bit patterns called key. So if you have a domain and object, if the domain has a permission to object, then its bit pattern and object's bit pattern will be same. If these two bit patterns are same, then the access is given. If the bit pattern of domain and object is not same, then the permission is denied. Next is access control. So access control is a protection like that can be applied for non-file type of resources. So privilege is a right to execute system call and use an option with a system call. If the object is not of a file type, then this access control mode is given. So there is only one privilege or only multiple privileges given with one rule, and the user can access to this with the help of this access control method. It can be assigned to the process or it can be not assigned. Based on the assigning and the privileges given, the protection is provided for those non-file type of resources. Next is a revocation of access rights. Access rights can be taken back based on the multiple modes. So one mode of revocation is immediate versus delayed. So as the access right given to an object can be taken back immediately once the task is completed, or it can wait until the process end. Selective and general. If the access permission is given, selective access permissions, like if the file is given with read write execution access permission, based on the selective type the permissions can be revocated, or generally all types of access permissions can be taken back. Next is partial and total. So partial permission can be taken back and all the permissions can be taken back. Temporary and permanent. If the file is given with access right, it can be revocated for temporary time of duration or for permanent duration time. Revocation of access rights can be based, like the scheme required to locate capability in the system before capability can be revoked. It can be done with reacquisition, back pointer, indirection, or keys methods. So what happens here is, based on these types, like based on these functions, like periodically checking and deleting the compatibility list, or back pointer, an object is given with a pointer which tells you when to do. Indirectly monitoring the capability and taking back or revocating the permission, or by changing the key access to those objects, you can revocate these access permissions. I hope you understood these topics. Thank you.